Welcome back to Suppress Nation. Today we'll take a look at a new can from Anechoic. It's their 5.56. Now they do have an L version, but I elected for the shorter version because I like the shorter, lighter stuff on my 5.56 guns. It's a lightweight, quiet, low back pressure, user serviceable suppressor. So it uses a unique X-baffle anechoic chamber system with an interrupted central tube that runs down the center of it. So being user serviceable should also be a great suppressor for all your rimfire hosts. As you can see here, it is threaded for hub accessories. They do have it listed as full auto rated, but it's 50 rounds or less for 5.56. You got to keep that temperature down under 800, being that it's titanium. Now the suppressor itself is made out of titanium baffles, but your blast chamber and your blast baffle are all 17.4 stainless steel. Now the suppressor without a mount is roughly 6.5 inches long. It's 1.6 diameter and weighs in only about around 8.3 ounces without a mount. With the direct thread mounts, about 9.1 ounces. All their suppressors are high temperature C-series Cerakote, and this one is in black. Now they do have another end cap that is sealed. There's no vents, it's just a hole for the center. It is a little pricey at 200 bucks, but you have to weigh your options. Do you want a can that performs a little bit better sound wise, or do you want one that comes optimized for both sound and back pressure? I prefer sound with lower back pressure, but I reckon we'll have to get one of the end caps just to see how big of a difference it does make. If it makes that big of a difference, I mean, I have adjustable gas blocks on all my guns, so I'll tune it to it. But it'll be nice to have something that's vented. If it sounds good and it has low back pressure, it's win-win to me. Now when I picked the suppressor up, one thing that concerned both Hanson Brothers and myself was the serialized portion of the suppressor is at the exiting end of the suppressor, not on the blast chamber like a lot of companies do. Not sure exactly why they chose this end instead of the blast chamber side. I'm not sure what the failure rate is on this side. I know I see a lot of tubes split in the center, but usually they put it on the blast chamber side, so then they just cut the suppressor off and just put a new tube on it, just re-weld it, and you don't have to go through a new tack stamp. But if the bullet tumbles out here and blows this in, you will have to get a new tack stamp and go back through the process yet again. But Anechoic said they do stand behind our suppressors. They have a lifetime warranty, and if you have any issue, they will work with you to get you a new suppressor in your hand as quick as possible. But just wanted to put that information out there because I know some people are worried about where the serialized portion is, and it's right here on the end. All right, that's enough talking. I have two 5.56 AKs and I have two ARs out here, so let's get to shooting. So up first we have my 14.5 BCM, no suppressor. Let's see how she sounds. I know. All right, now we got the Anechoic 5.56 on it. See how she does now. Still getting a little bit of gas to the face. Get my ears out and see how she sounds. That's not bad at all for 5.56. All right, so with the BCM, we are definitely seeing some gas back to the face. I am running a Superlative Arms gas block, but I have it set to where it's just like running just a normal gas system because I haven't had a suppressor for it. But I'm running a BCM charging handle, and it seems like the gas is just, it's like a little stream of it just coming right out here, and it's just to the point when I'm pointing right here, it's blowing out right into my nose and into my eyes. It's not like a huge cloud of gas, but it's like a jet stream of gas that's hit me just right. So I could probably definitely do some tuning on it, but it looked like my brass was still throwing perfect. So I don't know, I might go ahead and swap this charging handle out. The Silencer Co charging handles with the little rubber seal on the bottom of them, those things have worked amazing for me. Not Gen 1, but Gen 2 without the roll pins in them. So I might just try that. It might just be an easy enough fix without having to adjust it. But like I said, the brass unsuppressed was right at 4 o'clock, and then with the can on it, it looked like everything was dropping right between 3 and 4 o'clock. So I didn't see much gas change in it, but it was just enough back pressure, like I said, to blow some gas back right here at the charging handle. So well, like I said, we'll probably swap out the charging handle first with the Silencer Co, see how that does. But interesting to see how the flash will be with the 14.5 at nighttime compared to the 10.5 at nighttime. BCM 14.5, M193, 10 rounds, and then 55 grain Monarch. All right, now just for reference, I usually run the Turbo K on my 10.5 LMT, so we'll put a couple rounds down range and then we'll grab the Anechoic. All right, let's grab that Anechoic. All right, now we got the Diligent Defense Zilch mount on here. Closes that gap up really nice. So now let's see how she sounds and where the brass is ejecting with this. Won't even cycle. So it doesn't even have enough back pressure to cycle it. So let's go ahead and adjust the gas block for that and see if we can get this thing cycling. All right, now we got the LMT 10.5 Anechoic 5.56 on the end. Let's see how she sounds. So it looks like I opened the gas block up just a little too much. I can see my brass hitting at the 1 and 2 o'clock position now. So I'll have to close that back in if I decide to keep this suppressor on it. But this is a Superlative Arms piston system on my LMT. I'm not noticing really any blowback to my face with this setup right now, but I am noticing some spark. I'm noticing, I think when I shoot rapid and let it sit for a second and then fire again, the first round and then rapid fire and then maybe like a second pause and another shot, it's throwing a bigger fireball, but I can see sparks coming off of it. So definitely want to shoot it and see what it does at nighttime. So hopefully we can shoot it at nighttime and I can roll some of that footage in here. All right, now we're going to try some nighttime shooting to show you what type of flash this thing has at nighttime. .5 LMT Monarch. All right, guys, here's the debut of my AK-74. I've had this thing for quite a few years. Never had a way to suppress it, so didn't ever think I was actually really going to shoot it on the channel much till I seen J-Mac Customs makes a break for it. And once I seen that, I was like, oh, well, look, now I can run a suppressor on it. So, of course, we grabbed a J-Mac brake for this. Got one for my M92, my M85, and just like that, it's now suppressed. Pretty awesome. So, thank you, J-Mac Customs, for making things that were not before for the AK. So, here's the Anechoic 5.56 on the 5.45. Definitely still getting some gas to the face. Let's see how much sounds like it's out of here. Man, that don't sound bad at all. Oh my goodness, that sounds real good. All right, now after shooting the Anechoic 5.56 on the end of my AK-74, it's really nice. It balances so good on the end of the rifle. I don't have a K&S piston or anything in this. I might have to get that to adjust it back. And it seems like on all the AKs, the recoil springer here where you pop that dust cover off, it's like all the gas is coming out of there. It's like a highway for gas to your face. Thankfully with this, it's not as bad as some of the other cans that I have. I don't have no real flow through cans. Or I can call them high flow cans. I don't have none of those. So other cans I have a lot of back pressure. So I mean, the gas when it comes out of there, it's just dousing you in the face with it. But here, it's a nice it's just a jet stream, and it's just like right into your eyes. But it's not like a whole cloud of it. It's just like a nice little stream right into your face. So I don't know, maybe a K&S piston will fix it. I have seen some of the silicone, what do they call those, like the buffers, the recoil buffers. So maybe I'll try one of those and see if that helps seals it. I've seen another guy who makes one out of leather. If I can just get the gas not to come out of that, like come out of the dust cover somewhere else, or maybe there's another way that I can get a tunable gas block or something on it. I was hoping this was going to have enough of a high flow through it that it wasn't going to put a lot of back pressure back in my face. Unfortunately, still feeling the back pressure with it. Sounds good. Like I said, it balances so good on this gun. So unfortunately, I do like it on here. If I can figure out some other ways to kill that gas from coming out here, it might end up staying on this gun. But as of right now, probably still going to look for something else. AK-74 Red Army Standard. All right, here we have the Zastava M85 J-Mac brake, and again we have the Anechoic 5.56. So let's see how she sounds. All right, so there she is with the M85. Again, no adjustable gas piston. I'm not running adjustable gas block or anything on this. I don't have the little silicone recoil buffer back here. So it's just running El Natural, but still getting some gas cut to the face just like the AK-74. Again, it seems like it's right here on that recoil spring. So it's like again, it's just free flowing to come right to you. So got to figure out a way to stop that for that. But again, man, this thing balances so well on everything. Sounded pretty good. Would like to see what the flash looks like on this compared to my 10.5 AR. So we'll do a little bit more shooting with this later tonight. Again, we are running the J-Mac. It's something 30, I believe it's something 37, but it's a face mount. So far everything's been nice and concentric with all the suppressors that I've tried with it. Okay, so we got the M85, 10 rounds of 193, and then we're moving into the Monarch. Last but not least, let's see what she sounds like on the Savage FVSR 22. Really quiet. All right, that sounded good enough to do it one more time. Once more on steel. One more time on steel. Just in case you're wondering what setup we're using, we got the 2-Vets tripod and swivel head 419 clamp, and then the tricloth saddle here. Does a real good job, real smooth. I mean, up and down, fluid, and then this one here is keeping this rifle nice and tight. So really enjoy it. Just picked this up, came in this week, so getting to play with it a little bit today. Well, there's the Anechoic 5.56. We're gonna wrap this video up. I'm not sure exactly what gun I'm going to keep it on. Right now I do like it on my LMT the most. It's got a good tone to it, no gas back to my face, it runs real smooth, it's lightweight. We are getting quite a bit of flash at coming off of the end cap, but I don't do a lot of night shooting anyway. But maybe if I move in with night vision or something like that, we'll end up switching the can out, or either swap the end cap and get one of those sealed end caps so it's not open vent like this, throwing all those sparks out. But now watching the video and listening to it, seeing the night footage of each one, what host would you guys suggest that I put it on? Would it be one of the 4 that I already showed, or would you look at something else, picking up something else for it? Like I said, right now it's gonna sit on my LMT because it did the best to me. Besides the flash at night, I like the way that it runs. But let me know down below what you guys think. I do want to thank Anechoic for sending these suppressors out. Grateful for the opportunity to shoot them on a few of my different guns, show you how they perform, and have them here for future videos when we can compare them against other suppressors. Again, thank you to my dealer Hanson Brothers. Without those guys, these suppressors would not get in my hands as quick as they do. So go support them. Check out their suppressors. Suppressors accessories. He has his own mount line. They are really good. I'm pretty much switching almost everything over to them. It's a Plan B compatible. But check them out. Shop there. Support them. You support us. So thank you guys for watching. God bless.